Trying to make someone feel good, such as giving them a compliment or saying something good about them, comes from fear, or actually being able to not like them, or even not allow yourself to hate them. The fear is not to have that feeling to occur. Therefore, you can't be mad or annoyed or bothered. Instead, you'll accommodate, you'll be kind, and be helpful towards another who you don't like because how they have been bad or treated you in the past, or have treated others. Or even this could have occurred a few moments ago. Perhaps they did something worth a positive remark though, but that's not the point. You don't allow your annoyance or any negative feeling to occur. It's not that you need to or should be negative towards them, especially if they're doing something positive, because that would be retaliation. But instead, it's as if it's not okay to feel anything negative, even if that's fine, done quietly, that no one else would know. It's this anger that's not allowed. It's avoided. You don't care about it. You can't care to feel. You can't care to feel in opposition or against this emotion. You can't care to hate. I'm not saying in any way supporting to be hateful. It's one thing to feel and another thing to act upon. However, the problem is that you can't feel this. And in rare circumstances, hate could in fact be your ally instead of your enemy. What if it was life and death and hate could be helpful? Not saying it would, because it could actually backfire. But I'm just saying, it's not useless. It shouldn't be avoided. It should be felt. However, this emotion is generally avoided. It's healthy and normal to feel negative, even towards others, because they've done something wrong. The problem is, this could be felt, but then people hurt others as a result. Meaning, once this is felt, you do something with it. And usually the end result is the expense of another. Or it's felt, but it's quickly suppressed. It's avoided. So one pretend that everything's okay when it's not. Or one gets so used to this that it becomes normal to not feel negative. So you could possibly not even know how to feel or what to do. Not know how to stand up for yourself. Not know what to do that would be right. Not go against what's actually a problem. Or you're tired of that. So you act upon how you feel. And this is the problem. Just as much of it's a problem to do nothing. You could act haphazardly. It's kind of just out of control. Chaotically. Who knows what the hell could happen? Hate, anger, being annoyed, frustrated, irritated. These should actually be your friends. You should take care of these emotions. Or you may think they're your friend and they become your enemy. And this is what needs to be realized. When it's your enemy, You could either shut down and give in, and you'll just be an enabler. Because you should have said something. You should do something. You should at least figure out what the hell's going on. Look at reality. Look at truth. Or you just feel bad because you wish you'd said something. You wish you did something. And you end up being regretful. Or you end up doing something, saying something, and you regret it anyway. Look at the outcome. It's a lose-lose. So you end up not really doing anything, or rarely. I mean, in all honesty, something really bad or awful could happen anyway. And maybe that has to happen. Because you should, or you had to do something. But that's not the point. This isn't done out of trying to be helpful. This isn't done out of trying to do the right thing. Usually, when something awful happens, is because you're so tired of holding this emotion in, or not allowing yourself to feel, now you explode. And that's actually the problem. You've avoided it for so long. Or you're trying to actually do what is right. Because you're tired of how you've been treated, or how the world has been, or how others have been treated. So you can see the problem here. You don't have a healthy relationship with this negative emotion. How else are you supposed to handle it? And that's the problem, because you've never really handled it. You never really allowed it. You never contributed to it existing. So of course, most likely nothing good is going to result. But what if it was your friend? What if you respected this emotion? What if you allowed it to actually exist and you took care of it? You loved it. You cherished it. You honored it. You allowed it. Not deny it. You give it life. You let it exist. Not suppress it. In this case, it's a lot different. Because it's not what you do with it. It's how you contribute towards it being allowed to exist. In this case, anger will contribute, not take away. It will help instead of trying to make things worse, even though you're trying to make things better. Because you're in charge of it. You're not avoiding it. You're not allowing it just to be any way it wants. It will be a part of you instead of actually being you. This is totally different than avoiding, denying, pretending, or letting it be any way it wants. The second you become in charge, the second you give it a voice, but guide that voice to exist under your terms with respect, not haphazardly, but honestly, with good intentions, It will no longer ruin your life or others, but in fact, be your ally to allowing you to exist harmoniously with how you actually feel, instead of ever being a burden to others or even to yourself.